The grand, empty halls of Gary Coleman's abandoned mega mansion echo with silence, a stark contrast to the lively spirit that once inhabited these rooms. What happened to this once vibrant home of a beloved star? Gary Coleman's story goes beyond fame and fortune, revealing a complex life filled with both triumphs and tribulations. Born in 1968 in Zion, Illinois, Coleman was adopted by Edmonia Sue, a dedicated nurse practitioner, and W.G. Coleman, a forklift operator. Early on, Coleman faced the challenge of a congenital kidney disease, which limited his growth to just 4'8" inches and kept his facial features youthful even into adulthood. In 1974, Coleman's career began with a commercial for Harris Bank, quickly catching the attention of TV producers. His appearance in the CBS drama series Medical Center soon followed. Coleman's big break came in 1977 when he was cast as Arnold Jackson in the hit sitcom Different Strokes. The show, centered on two African-American brothers adopted by a wealthy white Manhattan widower, struck a chord with audiences. Coleman's catchphrase, "What you talkin' 'bout, Willis?" became iconic. During the peak of Different Strokes, Coleman earned $100,000 per episode, making him the highest-paid TV actor at the time. Adjusted for inflation, this was about $6,500,000 per season. However, despite his financial success, mismanagement of his earnings and legal battles with his parents and advisors took a toll. In 1989, Coleman sued his adoptive parents and former advisors, winning a $1,300,000 settlement. Coleman's career extended beyond Different Strokes. He starred in TV movies like The Kid from Left Field and appeared on shows like Buck Rogers in the 25th Century. In the 1980s, he ventured into films, debuting in On the Right Track in 1981. He continued to act in TV films, including The Kid with the Broken Halo and The Fantastic World of D.C. Collins. He also lent his voice to The Gary Coleman Show in 1982. The 1990s saw Coleman making guest appearances on popular sitcoms such as Married with Children, Martin, and The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. He also had a recurring role on the cartoon Waynehead in 1996. Into the 2000s, Coleman continued to make guest appearances as himself on shows like The Hughleys and Drake and Josh. His final film appearance was in the 2009 independent film Midgets vs. Mascots. In 2009, Coleman's health took a serious turn. He underwent heart surgery, developed post-operative pneumonia, and faced multiple seizures in 2010. On May 26, 2010, he was rushed to Utah Valley Regional Medical Center after falling down the stairs at his Santaquin home, resulting in a head injury and epidural hematoma. Despite being conscious the next morning, his condition worsened, and he was placed on life support. Coleman passed away on May 27, 2010, leaving behind a legacy that touched many hearts. After his death, complications arose regarding his estate and remains. Disputes among his adoptive parents, former business associate Anna Gray, and others led to a postponed and eventually canceled funeral. Coleman's earlier will, naming his former manager Dion Meal as executor, was superseded by a 2005 will naming Gray. Legal entanglements and tensions ensued, with the latter explicitly stating no funeral or wake should take place, contradicting his earlier wishes. Gary Coleman, the late actor famous for his role in the TV series Different Strokes, lived in a notable residence in Santaquin, Utah, at 892 E550S. This three-story mansion, estimated to be worth around $315,000, was his home until his death in 2010. Despite its impressive size and value, the interior of the house painted a different picture. Reports suggested that the inside of Coleman's home was sparsely furnished, offering a stark contrast to its grand exterior. According to sources, including the National Enquirer, the living space inside Coleman's mansion was notably bare. Photographs taken in May 2010 showed a house that lacked the usual comforts and furnishings one might expect. Among the few items visible were a whip and two artificial Christmas trees, still adorned with decorations. These peculiar items provided a glimpse into the unique and somewhat lonely nature of Coleman's household. Coleman's living conditions offer a haunting reminder of his life. Despite his fame and success in the entertainment industry, his home environment hinted at a certain level of isolation and complexity. The sparse furnishings and unusual items suggest that Coleman led a life that was far from the glamorous image often associated with celebrities. Coleman's home in Santa Quin was more than just a residence. It was a reflection of his personal struggles and the quieter, less publicized aspects of his life. The combination of grandeur and simplicity within the house mirrors the ups and downs he faced throughout his career and personal life. It serves as a poignant reminder of the contrasts in Coleman's life, revealing a blend of the mundane and the unexpected within the confines of celebrity living. The late Gary Coleman had a taste for interesting cars. One of his vehicles, the Saturn Sky, was valued at around $32,000. This sleek car featured a 2-liter 4-cylinder engine. While some reviewers mentioned that its power delivery was modest, peaking at 4,800 revolutions per minute, it still caught attention. Compared to its competitor, the Mazda MX-5, the Saturn Sky offered more interior space, which many drivers appreciated. Its exterior came with optional trims, including chrome versions of the 18-inch alloy wheels and a rear spoiler, although these features were so refined that they were often hard to spot in promotional materials. In stark contrast, another vehicle associated with Coleman was the Dodge Ram, which required a significantly larger investment of around $54,000. The Ram offered substantial power and comfort, equipped with a powerful 6-liter V8 engine that produced 410 horsepower and 429 lb-ft of torque. The Dodge Ram didn't skimp on technology either. It came loaded with cabin features that could rival those found in luxury vans and SUVs. The upper-level Longhorn trim, in particular, exuded luxury. It featured wood stripes and decorative gold accents on the dashboard, doors, and gauges. The Longhorn logo was meticulously hand-applied to the wood on the rear glove box door, marking the truck's status as a top-tier vehicle. Functionality was a key aspect of the Ram's cabin design. It provided intuitive controls and abundant storage solutions for discerning drivers. This made it not only a powerful machine, but also a practical one, capable of meeting the needs of those who required both strength and sophistication in their vehicle. These two cars, the Saturn Sky and the Dodge Ram, reflected different aspects of Coleman's personality and lifestyle. The Sky, with its sleek design and modest power, offered a more laid-back driving experience. The Ram, on the other hand, was a powerhouse of performance and luxury, showcasing a different kind of appeal. Together, they painted a picture of a man who appreciated both the finer and the more practical things in life. Gary Coleman, famous for his role as Arnold Jackson on Different Strokes, had a life full of ups and downs. He battled congenital kidney disease, which stunted his growth. Despite his early success on TV, earning $100,000 per episode at his peak, Coleman's life was marred by financial mismanagement and legal battles. He sued his parents and advisors in 1989, winning a $1.3 million settlement. Coleman's career spanned TV movies and guest appearances on popular sitcoms, but his later years were troubled by health issues and legal disputes. He lived a relatively isolated life in a sparsely furnished mansion in Utah. Despite his personal struggles, Coleman's charm and talent left a lasting legacy in television. He passed away in 2010 after a fall that led to a head injury, leaving behind a complicated yet impactful legacy. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more content. Leave a comment below to share your thoughts or let us know what you'd like to see next. Make sure to click the bell icon so you never miss an update. Thanks again for tuning in, and see you in the next video.